Hey electrifying enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel, where we're about to embark on a journey into the world of the future. Yes, we're talking about electric cars. And guess what? We've scoured the automotive universe to bring you the hottest scoop on the 10 most affordable new electric cars of 2024. With a bonus surprise, our numero uno pick comes in at a jaw-dropping price tag under $30,000. So, if you've been daydreaming about cruising the streets emission-free, or just want to know which electric ride won't break the bank, you're in the right place. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive head first into the future of budget-friendly, electrifying adventures. Are you ready? Let's rev up those engines, electrically of course. Number 10, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 won our EV of the Year award for 2022 because it made no compromises in order to stand out. It still proudly displays its cool hand boxy rectangularity nowadays. The Ioniq 5 begins with a single motor rear drive model with 168 horsepower and an EPA estimated range of 220 miles. That's about as gentle as it gets. A longer range single motor Ioniq 5 drives for an estimated 303 miles from there. There's also a 320 horsepower all-wheel drive dual motor vehicle with an estimated range of 226 miles. The 350 kilowatt DC fast charging capability of the Ioniq 5 is the true hero. The Ioniq 5 is a simple first step into EV ownership, with more back passenger room than the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Volkswagen ID.4. The 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 5 has a starting price of below $43,000. In addition to being named 2022 EV of the Year, the Ioniq 5 has been named to this year's list of the 10 best trucks and SUVs. Number 9, the Mazda MX-30. An EV with a driving range as limited as the 2023 Mazda MX-30 hasn't been common since the first generation Nissan Leaf went on sale, and it limits the attractiveness of this little, beautiful crossover. Almost all of its competitors give 200 or more miles per charge, and many out-accelerate the MX-30. The Mazda's redeeming elements are its eco-friendly interior, stylish coupe-like design, and low starting price, which undercuts competitors like the Kia Niro EV and the Volkswagen ID.4 by approximately $5,000. The MX-30, on the other hand, is only available in California and in limited quantities. While the Mazda could be a good choice for drivers who rarely travel far from home, it's easy to see why the MX-30 didn't last long in the rising market of more competitive EVs. The pricing of the 2023 Mazda MX-30 ranges from $35,485 to $38,395 depending on trim and extras. Number 8, Tesla Model 3. Tesla is the most well-known electric vehicle manufacturer in the United States and around the world today. They have sought to bring electric automobiles into the mainstream, and models such as the Model 3 have done so. With a starting price of around $42,000 for the 2024 model year, the Model 3 is one of their more approachable EVs. The older Model 3 family will receive a minor external and internal facelift, but the conventional single-motor, rear-wheel drive system and baseline range of 272 miles will remain unchanged. The long-range variants, with 333 miles of electric range, all-wheel drive, and a dual motor system, are more expensive. The Model 3's basic interior is on pace with other Tesla models, but for the upcoming model year, sound deadening has been enhanced. Number 7, Hyundai Ioniq 6. Hyundai has established itself as an electric vehicle market leader, and the Ioniq 6 sedan is a symbol of the Korean automaker's sleek appearance and cutting-edge technology. It shares many components with the boxier Ioniq 5 SUV, but in a sleeker, more aerodynamic form. Both EVs have just won our EV of the Year award, with the Ioniq 6 claiming the gold for 2023. The Ioniq 6 is available with a rear or all-wheel drive with a choice of 2 battery packs, the biggest of which has an EPA estimated driving range of 361 miles, which even outperforms the Tesla Model 3. Number 6, the Mini Cooper SE Electric Hardtop. The Mini Cooper is noted for its fun attitude, dynamic handling, and retro design. It is also one of the most affordable electric cars that you can purchase new right now, with a starting price of roughly $32,000. The electric Mini Cooper retains the same playful nature as the standard Mini Cooper, but be aware that if you require spaciousness, you will most likely have to search elsewhere. When compared to other automakers' vehicles, its interior capacity and range are both limited. It's the only model on our list available as a two-door coupe, and despite its hatchback form, customers only get 8.7 cubic feet of cargo capacity. A single charge only provides 110 miles of maximum range, which is much less than many competitors. However, rapid charging can restore 80% of the battery life in just 35 minutes. Number 5. Hyundai Kona Electric. If you thought the Hyundai Kona had odd looks, you could be startled with the 2024 model. With its full-length front light bar, it appears to be even more futuristic. Rear seat passengers may still find it a little tight, but it is more approachable than previously. Aside from that, the extended wheelbase improves ride comfort, and the newly renovated interior of the Kona feels less like a base-grade level vehicle and more premium than the outgoing model. The entry-level vehicle will have a 48.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack, a single motor, and a claimed 197-mile range, whilst the long-range variant will have a larger battery pack with more travel capacity. The Kona Electric, like its predecessor, will come complete with a slew of high-tech amenities for the price. Number 4. Volvo EX30. It may come as a surprise to find a Volvo on our list, and we are pleased about it as well. Volvo has officially announced a base pricing of less than $37,000 for their new compact electric crossover, drastically undercutting the Kia Niro EV. The EX30 will sit below the larger C40 Recharge and CX40 Recharge models, leaving larger and more expensive luxury alternatives like BMW, Audi, and Mercedes-Benz in the dust. Base models will have a rear-wheel drive, single-motor electric powertrain with 268 horsepower and a claimed driving range of 275 miles. The cabin will be streamlined and Tesla-like, with a single 12.3-inch touchscreen providing drivers with all of the information that they will need while driving. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Google Maps, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and a slew of recycled materials will be standard on every EX30, as will a DC fast charging period of less than 30 minutes from 10 to 80%. Number 3. Kia Niro EV. The Kia Niro EV, a distant relative of the Kona, is also available as a hybrid or plug-in hybrid model, catering to a diverse audience. The base model Niro EV has the highest beginning price of the group, but it also has the lowest emissions. The Niro EV has an EPA estimated electric range of up to 253 miles and 113 miles per gallon E combined, thanks to a 64.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack and electric motor. The base model Wind includes a 10.25-inch touchscreen, a 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless phone charging, dual-zone climate control, heated front seats, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and other driver attention monitoring. Even though the Niro EV is one of the most affordable EVs on the market, it faces some competition. The 2023 MX-30 is several $1,000s cheaper than the Niro EV, despite being available solely in California. Number 2. Volkswagen ID.4. The 2024 Volkswagen ID.4 is one of the most practical electric SUVs on our list. It's about the size of a standard gas-powered small crossover, with a little more than 30 cubic feet of load room behind the rear seats. The ID.4 has 64.2 cubic feet of room when the rear seats are folded, but unlike many other electric vehicles, it lacks a trunk. The base model has a 62 kilowatt-hour battery pack and a single electric motor with 201 horsepower that powers the rear wheels. Buyers get 209 miles of range and 107 miles per gallon E combined, as well as lots of interior room and a straightforward architecture. Standard features include a 12-inch touchscreen, a 5.3-inch digital gauge cluster, dual-zone automatic climate control, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless device charging. A larger battery pack, dual motor system, and subsequent all-wheel drive are all options, but will cost you more money. The ID.4 is not the most most visually appealing EV on the market, but it adds a lot of value with its versatility. The final price for the 2024 model year has not been announced, but we anticipate it to be similar to the 2023 model, albeit with slight changes. Number 1. Chevrolet Bolt EV. Since its launch in 2016, Chevy has refined the Bolt into a fascinating compact electric hatchback with out-of-the-mainstream looks and a great value proposition. The Bolt EV, not to be confused with its slightly bigger Bolt EUV mini SUV, assessed separately, is the most affordable EV offered in the United States in 2023. Providing it a more affordable alternative to compact EVs like the Tesla Model 3 and Hyundai Kona Electric. The starting price is $27,495. The Bolt is propelled by a single 200 horsepower motor that powers the front wheels, allowing it to go 259 miles on a single charge according to the EPA. And that, my electric thrill seekers, wraps up our electrifying journey through the 10 most affordable new electric cars of 2024. Wasn't that a shockingly good time? If you enjoyed this electrifying countdown and can't wait to get your hands on one of these budget-friendly electric rides, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell to stay charged up with all of our future content. Tell us in the comments which electric car stole the show for you, or if you've got your eyes on a different electric gem. Until next time, stay charged and stay fabulous.